Boom. There it is. Finally. Jesus. Wow. So many technical difficulties just to get to... Right now, finally. A zillion technical difficulties just to get this going.
Are we live?
We are. Audio only. This is the podcast. Wrap up. Late night drunken show with jer-dog and D Lynn Bennett and Nathan Tricky Allen and Kelly.
Come over here.
Whoever the fuck Kelly is, just sitting at the bar, grinning.
Come close. Join us.
Welcome to the studio.
Say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
We are at the Town Line Pub and Grill in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and here's Dave and
Kelly?
maybe I shouldn't say real names. Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, allegedly Dave. It's allegedly Dave. Allegedly Dave. Kelly, do you have like a formal role in the Town Line? Are you an employee here too?
No, just by association.
She has always helped me out 100%, but never been paid for one penny.
And that guy that you're hanging out with is here like 14 hours a day, he already told me.
Yeah.
But it seems like a pretty awesome place to be 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
If I was in wherever the fuck we are in Wisconsin, because it's obviously not Green Bay or
Swamico.
Bitches represent the 920 up in this motherfucker.
I've never heard that before.
If I was in Swamico, I would hang
Something
out
tells
with
me
them.
he has.
Wouldn't you, jer-dog? You'd come here and hang out, wouldn't you?
This table was reserved for Fred Garvin, male prostitute, D-Day, Bill Cosby, Murphy Brown, and Ron Jeremy. Jenna Jameson, Alan Alda, and Leanne Rhymes. We had a lot of celebrities up here tonight.
We did. And Luke Duke was not written down, but he was here. I love that guy. He was.
I like how Bill Cosby is the only name crossed off. Bill Cosby, no, couldn't make it. He was detained. Something came up.
I love that Chappelle is addressing the Bill Cosby situation now.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby still alive?
Because honestly,
Not according to this reserve sign.
Isn't
I
he in
think that
prison?
maybe that's why his name is crossed off.
He's not in prison?
they kind of left
Didn't he
Hannibal
get locked
Buress
up?
hanging, don't you think?
Well,
Don't you think Hannibal was kind of out there and they kind of left him hanging?
the thing
and nobody
is,
really...
they let Michael Jackson off the hook. Even publicly.
Yeah.
Even the public is like, oh, that's just Michael.
That's why he planned his comeback special for
Bill
London,
Cosby's
because nobody
way-
in America was going to go see a fucking child toucher. I ran out of beer.
That was the magician, as you can tell, not the comedian.
He makes everything.
This is kind of fun doing the podcast with a live audience of 3.
Woohoo! Oh, that was only one.
Nathan is like
That's fine, though. That's a third. That's 33%. That means we're crushing.
You are. Totally.
What the fuck?
Nobody's listening right now anyway, but the recording
They
will
will.
be put out eventually.
They will. Nathan is like a social landmine. He comes in, he explodes, and then he's gone. But you have your fucking legs broke off in the meantime.
Right.
So.
And it's up to me to fucking stitch them back together like the
Yeah.
MASH unit.
Yeah, and it's not like you have anybody else to do that. You're laying out there in the pit from the mine that just went off, sewing your own legs back
Right.
onto your body.
Right. And we're not even at war. It's peacetime.
Allegedly.
Nathan's out there, allegedly.
I decided to plan my comeback
dude,
special
Moab.
for London.
What?
He's over there juggling grenades. And then,
He just dropped another one,
Yep.
Jared.
boom. And then he's out and leaves us to pick up the pieces. Every fucking time.
Again. I'm going to start telling jokes that make fun of the Magic Boy.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be.
We do it privately. I just haven't put it in the act yet.
Yeah, that's the next evolution.
That's a definite for sure.
You think we need to go there?
I think so.
Either that or he needs
At
to
least
be
test
more
it
cool.
out. Test the waters.
One of the two.
I agree. Test the waters.
Yeah.
No, he just needs to be more cool. He needs
Right.
to be more cool and less,
As long as he's cool with it.
less like that kid that you wanted to beat up, even if you were not the bully. Because I wasn't a bully,
right.
but there were still kids that I would have beaten up if I got the chance because they were they're like him.
Right. Like the kid, was there a kid in your class that got beat up all the time?
Oh
When you were in
yeah,
school?
but
That kid would beat up Nathan.
Yes,
That
exactly.
kid would want to. That kid would want to beat up Nathan.
Yep. He would be like, that kid who got his ass kicked by everybody would be like, you know what? Let's all go fuck up Nathan. And everybody would be like, yes!
Meanwhile, Nathan, brrr, give me a Budweiser.
Oh my God. You're just ruining the magic. Every time
You're giving my position away, you asshole.
So I'm here to defend himself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but he's just recorded. It's not like it's behind his back.
That's
He
true.
listens to this shit. He'll probably listen to it 17 times.
Yeah.
And take notes and be like, do you really think the voice you do of me is accurate? I'm like, no, not at all. But it embodies the spirit.
They pretty much get it, dude.
But it's out of love. It's out of
Right.
love.
And by love, you mean hate.
That's where most of my love.
Same thing.
Isn't that what a marriage is built on?
Not mine. But
For the first 2
well,
My marriage is awesome. I am currently doing a series called Hot Karen. My wife's name is Karen.
oh,
And so every day I put a picture of her, a hot picture of my wife on Instagram. I'm just trying to get more followers. You know,
that's sweet.
It's working out for you.
Surfaces.
I don't know. I think I've gotten 3 more since Friday.
Hey, man. Consistent.
But that was Kelly, Dave, and Perry, whoever they are.
Just random people.
Magic show.
Yeah, kind of.
Kablooey. Nitro Nathan has arrived
With a
to
knife
blow
in,
this shit up.
with a knife in his teeth. Describe it correctly.
What the fuck? We went pirate all of a sudden. Did you do it?
You've never
What
seen
happened?
Arrested Development?
I was. What
So
are you
in the
talking
bathroom, there's a
about?
gigantic fucking poster advertising vasectomies. Did you see that?
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. Why is it there? It's right below a
Because
fitness
we
poster.
don't care what we advertise, apparently, because I think that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Whoever pays for the
Well, as
space.
long as you're
Have you
enjoying
been
the
fixed,
game,
Nathan?
why don't
Are
do
you
vasectomy?
shooting blanks?
Have I been fixed?
Yeah.
No.
It only
No.
takes 20
No
minutes.
vasectomy for
But
you.
apparently I'm sometimes shooting blanks because my wife and I banged for like 2 years before we got knocked up with, what's her name? Lillian.
What's your name?
Interesting.
Yeah, my daughter. Yeah, Lillian.
Well, let me ask you this. You think it might have been a sperm issue, but did you get any other girls pregnant during the same period of time?
During the same period of time?
No, before.
Brr, not that I know of. Boom! Boom! Kablooey!
Magic show.
Mushroom cloud.
Magic
Everybody turns to
show. You gotta follow
skeletonized
it up with magic
dust.
show.
And then
Magic
the
show.
artificial intelligence
Magic
takes
show.
over the world.
Magic show.
I'm giving you softballs here.
During the same period of time? No.
Trying to lead you to water. I'm trying to lead you to water. Say something funny, Nathan.
So one time, I decided
Okay,
that I wanted
stop.
to be a magician.
What have you got? What are you drinking?
Blue Moon.
On tap.
Yeah.
With orange?
With an orange.
That is Nathan's best trick. He makes the venue's blue moon disappear.
That's jer-dog's trick. Usually I make Budweiser's disappear.
Yeah, Nathan. Well, there was one time they go. We did this show, and I drink, but I don't. I have like a reasonable amount.
Sure.
And I always say,
Define reasonable.
Something shy of anything that you do on like a Wednesday.
Right.
so like tonight I had this.
What
I
year?
had
What year are we talking?
a pitcher of beer, and I had a shot, and then somebody
Did you
brought
drink
me a
the whole
shot on
pitcher?
stage.
Yeah.
But I've been here since 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's going on 8 hours. I've had about 8 drinks.
Right.
That's 1 an hour. I'm definitely lit.
Okay, let me ask you.
I allegedly had some herbal ingredients.
Allegedly.
But
Nathan
that's a reasonable
obviously
amount.
likes his blue moon with an orange in it.
No, I
Only
don't.
way to drink it.
You
No, I don't.
Do you prefer not an orange in your blue moon?
I don't give a fuck. I don't get into all that. I just like wheat beers in general. Most places have Blue Moon. I don't get into the Budweisers and the Miller Lights and all that because I've had so much of that. It takes me like 18 of them to even catch a buzz. I got to piss 17 fucking times. So I just like wheat beers, whether it's Blue Moon, Hoegaarden, Oberon, 312, fucking Shock Top. Any of that
shout-outs for all
shit.
those
John's Wheat Ale from Amana Colonies.
I want to correct you on the.
But my new favorite is White Russians. So, what I like to do is either find out immediately if the drinks are comped.
Oh look, hey.
Not
White
that I
Russian.
care because I will pay regardless. So if I'm ordering a drink, I'll fucking pay it. But if they're comped, I'm like, okay, I'll tip extra to the staff.
Sure.
If they're not, then I will pay as I go. I don't like to do a tab. There are a lot of comedians that go, let me run a tab, and at the end of the night, they try to bail on it.
Right.
Okay?
What do you mean try to? We just fucking leave.
AKA my show partner. So one night, we do the show, and I don't remember where this is exactly, but it was a gig that Nathan and I were on together, and I pay as you go, and I'm packing up, and I settle up with the bar owner, pays us our fee, and he goes, and you have a tab. And I was like, I do? He's like, yeah.
You owe us $300.
He goes, yeah. $54. And I go, $54? For what? I go, I paid as I went. He's like, no. You had 17 Budweisers.
Whoa.
That's not even a heroic
That was
number.
Nathan. That was all Nathan.
That's just Nathan.
17 fucking Budweisers.
That's just Nathan getting on Nathan's level.
Yeah, but stop.
That's not impressive.
Stop.
That was after.
And here's another
when
thing.
they started charging him. There was a certain amount before that was comped.
17.
They were
still
like,
standing.
fuck it. He's drank so much, we gotta start charging him. And then it was 17.
Okay.
Like the first 12 were comped.
Here's the thing, Nathan.
There's no way
I'm going to be honest with you. For
Yeah, he
just
was.
a
He was like, oh, fuck gravity. Boom. And fell on the ground. Don't you hate gravity?
Don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you hate
And
gravity
then-
though?
And
Don't
you saw the text messages
do you
where
not
he
hate gravity?
locked himself in my van until 6
this
in the
is
morning.
a great story.
I just
Okay,
fell
let's
asleep.
do the whole story in its entirety because it's awesome and these people will love it.
Wait.
We have
Are you
a
telling
live
me you
audience.
did not have your video camera set up in that van at that time? That would have been great. Why are we quiet?
We're waiting for the beginning of the locked in the van story.
So we're in Champaign, Illinois.
Champaign, Illinois.
Let jer-dog tell it. 'Cause you're fucked up.
No. Nathan needs to chime in because he
Yeah,
has
but-
his perspective as well.
Consider he's about 17 in right now. So
He's the guilty party of the whole thing.
he
Why is there
That's-
guilt involved in this at all?
You're the one that couldn't get out of the fucking
Because
van.
there's guilt involved.
There's no guilt.
There's
It's just
guilt
funny.
involved because there was consequences that needed to be dealt with. It wasn't like it was just, oh shit, everything is free and clear. We get back from the gig, and Nathan's so fucking wasted he can't even get out of the passenger seat. I go, okay, rest here for a little bit. I'm gonna go to the convenience store.
Was that
and
really-
grab something to eat? So
Which
I
is
go,
right-
I
which
go
is right
get a
across
microwave
the-
burrito. I come
it's
back,
right
I open
across-
up the passenger door, and he goes like this. burp, sideways out the door. And I catch him like dead weight, throw him back up like a sack of potatoes, shut the door, and lock it.
And this wasn't a very far
But
drive at all.
I lock it with, with the key fob. Boop, 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 boop. And I go up to my room and I pass out. At 10 in the morning, I have a series of about 27 text messages.
when
That I would bring up on my phone right now.
Like 4, 5 in the morning or
It
something?
was so, no. It went on. If you look at the timestamps on the text messages, it covers like 2 hours. And he's like, I'm locked in your van, can't get out.
Because
Need
the
help.
unlock button wouldn't work.
Stuck in here. Seriously need the fuck out right now. Like it's every 5 minutes there's a new text message. What the fuck is going on?
Did I
Get your
die?
ass down here.
Did you save that? I hope you saved it.
I have them all.
Awesome.
I would bring him up. Maybe I can bring him up. I'm gonna see if I can bring him up. I can't bring him up. I cannot bring him up right now.
It's good.
We will
can
provide
definitely
this.
provide us.
And then it's like, so he eventually escapes from the van.
How did I do it though?
I don't know, like maybe you tricked out the lock.
sobered up.
I Houdini'd the
He
shit out of
eventually
it.
escapes from the van, but the alarm goes off.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
right.
the alarm is going off, but fuck it, I'm out of here. And it goes to his room. Meanwhile, my van's going.
It's coming. It's all
Until
coming
the
back.
battery
to me.
dies.
That
Because
happened
no one's. Because I'm passed the fuck out.
3 times.
He's done.
That happened 3 times. Your alarm went off 3 times, and that's why I was freaking out. Because every time I tried to get out, your alarm freaked out, but it would not still let me out, and that's why I was freaking out. Like, can I just get into the goddamn hotel?
So the van was actually telling you, no, motherfucker, you're not
The
getting
van
out.
was telling me, no, you're too drunk to go inside.
That's a beautiful story.
And eventually I wore the van out, didn't I?
Showed him who was your bitch.
You had to recharge that bitch.
Right. So then we have a gig the next day at like 5 in the afternoon. I'm like, all right, let's go to the gig.
By the way, I forgot to tell you. Wore out your mouthy fucking van, didn't I?
That's beautiful.
So
That's a
yeah,
great
I
story.
have had to deal
I have another story
with drunken
request.
Nathan on many occasions. That was just one example.
These people will
One
love.
example.
Let's
You've passed out my van several times.
skip drunk.
I puked in your van one morning.
In my van.
Tell them the Ron
Sounds like
White.
that's never happened to me before.
It never had. It literally never has. I'm a hardcore
Bro,
alcoholic.
whole pull over.
So we crashed at these folks' place. Who were they?
God.
Do you remember
Oh,
where
really?
we were?
We're gonna
Where
do
that
a
was?
vomiting story.
But the guy was really into craft beers, and he was really cool about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it in Michigan? Was it my friends in Michigan?
I think so.
Statement coming.
The guy was really into craft beers.
Okay.
And I remember they made
We're
breakfast. They
losing
had
our
like
audience.
a breakfast
Okay.
like
Don't
quiche
need to
or
look at that comment
something.
no more.
We have a live audience and we're losing them.
No.
That we never had one to begin with.
No, I mean these.
Oh, well, that's all right.
You know
If
why?
they got shit
I'm
to
still
do.
here.
No, we're just losing them because Nathan.
It's kind.
All right, that might be true.
Look
sorry.
look at Dave chiming in.
Tell them the Ron White story.
Oh, please. Ron White's
See,
shit.
I told you.
The Ron White story is this.
You don't want to hear
Last
the
night
Nathan.
we were in
the
Hawkeye,
reason?
Iowa, and this guy comes up and he's like, "Yeah, that fucking fat blind guy reminds me of Ron White. If only he would smoke a cigar and have a glass of whiskey. Right? He'd be like the blind Ron White." I go, "That's exactly how he bills himself."
Totally.
And that would be the Ron White story if I'd been the headliner at a $250 a night gig in some unknown town, and then they refused to pay, and I told jer-dog, go get the gas can. We're going to set this motherfucker on fire.
You promise it'll be a town.
If they don't pay, we're going to burn this motherfucker to the ground.
Is Ron cool with this?
Shit up.
Allegedly.
Fictional story
Allegedly.
being told.
It's always allegedly.
You know what other good story you've got is the Gallagher story, simply because of the extended ending to the story. I
Well,
think
yeah, and that's all on YouTube, and that's a whole thing.
That's a fucking
They
sad
never-
story, man.
short story. It could be a short one.
Yeah.
Basically. I think Gallagher is
that my
a douche
phone?
myself. I really just think he's
Gallagher, the one with the melons.
yeah, the melon guy.
I actually like him a lot. A lot of comedians are down on Gallagher, but I think he's got a good stuff.
Oh,
You know, I've worked with him a few times, and he does mostly stand-up. He does like an hour or
true.
2 hours of just regular stand-up before he gets to props or...
Yeah.
But now he's doing
Now I don't know what the fuck he's up to.
he's doing some
these
shocking
days.
shit.
Wait, he's still alive.
And Mark Maron, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Mark
He's
Maron.
he's old as fuck.
he does some
was awesome.
yeah, he does some anti-gay humor and stuff. Gallagher does now, sort of shocking humor. And Mark Maron called him on it. And Gallagher got pissed and got
He calls
walked
it
out of
humor.
the fucking hotel.
Yep.
It's not humor.
I'm so.
It's just some angry old white dude trying to be entertaining, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, but I don't think so. I think he's wildly entertaining. I think
I think he used to be. Now I
agree
just
with
think
all
he's a
of it.
douche.
I don't know. I haven't seen
I didn't
him
see
live.
his live show.
You know what?
You did.
I
So
always
what?
thought Mark Maron was kind of a douche, but if you are such a dick that I'm cheering for Mark Maron over you, then you're a dick.
Well, I would never walk off a podcast.
Valid point.
You should stick with it. You know,
Yeah.
he should have stuck with it. He was making good points.
Until he lost his fucking mind at the end and went crazy. And he did. Did you hear it? Nathan heard it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
It was pretty
Mark Maron
impressive.
thing. Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge anybody from losing their shit, freaking out, and just walking out on a fucking show.
Fuck that. If you're gonna lose
You
your
understand.
shit, if you're gonna lose your shit, you should do it like Artie Lang. You should do it with an appropriate amount of drugs, prostitution, and alcohol, and then you go to a rehab center and you fix it.
I'm not gonna do it because I'm old.
Yeah,
and
but
angry.
there is this whole line of thinking now, which is where I understood Gallagher's point. I think he was making it a little bit spontaneously, which is probably what I'll do right now. Liquored up, spontaneously, not completely thought out. But there is this line of thinking where, like, there's certain subjects, there's certain topics, there's certain premises, certain words that for whatever reason you're not allowed to fucking poke fun of anymore.
Like
You're not allowed to make,
rape
like, in other words, you're not allowed to say sissy boy. You're not allowed to say fag, not meaning a gay person, but meaning the guy that got picked last at kickball.
the magician
I don't mean the fucking guy that is actually gay. I would never call a guy gay and make fun of him for being gay just for being gay. When I use the word gay, I mean dorky. And you know what I mean? And they go, well, that's bullshit. Fine. Then don't use the word straight to describe something conservative or boring.
Fucking A.
If I can't say gay
Good
to
point,
describe
man.
something nerdy
Yeah.
or dorky, then don't say straight to be something conservative or boring.
I take your point, but Louis C.K. made that argument well, and Gallagher didn't. Louis C.K.
But that's
sounded
what I'm
brilliant,
saying. Like,
and
he
Gallagher
didn't
sounded
articulate
like
it
a
out.
racist asshole.
Right. But that's what happens. It's this visceral reaction to the participation trophy generation, where there's these certain things that can't be talked about or made fun of, but these other things are okay. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if you make fun of Muslims, you're Islamophobic. But it's perfectly okay to make fun of Christians.
Right.
To any
But
extent.
let's be honest with each other. There's
It's
some.
because we have
I think if you're going to make fun of religion, make fun of all of them completely unbiased. I don't give a fuck, but you can't say this is okay, but this is not
I
when it's
understand.
along the same lines.
But from a comics perspective, I can tell you I have a gay marriage joke, and if I do the gay marriage joke and I say fag, it doesn't do as well as if I just say gay. But with gay, it gets a big laugh.
Then why would you
If
do
I
that?
throw fag in it, they get pissed. And it's from a
It's the
comics
exact same
perspective.
joke.
From a comics perspective, I'm sabotaging
No, I didn't.
myself. I'm
That's like as
sabotaging.
real as it gets.
I'm sabotaging my own fucking joke by going to the more controversial.
Yeah, I get it.
word.
Because if you use the wrong word, it'll queer the punchline.
I would rather have the laugh.
I like that part where you said punchline.
And that's why Bob Zaney gets the big bucks.
Boom! Kablooey! Magic show.
Wow.
What the fuck were we doing?
I was holding my finger up every time you tried to say something. That's what I
Yeah,
really
you just
I
every time.
like how Derek was defending gayness by holding up his index finger. Silence another guy.
I like how it was.
I've had a very masculine day, a very successful masculine day, I think.
Yeah?
I talked to a girl today
Jerk
for
off
like.
in a hotel. and
No, you did that, and your wife was there.
She pays
I
me.
went and talked to a real girl down the hallway,
My wife isn't a real girl?
and I'm sure.
Are you talking
she
a real
is,
girl like the
but
Japanese robot shit?
Why are you landmine?
Magic show. Someone needs to take medication.
Can I?
Well, if somebody would stop
Because he's way better off than me, and I want it.
stop hiding my pill bottles.
All I'm saying is I went and talked to a chick today, and I thought it went really well and went kind of nice, and I pulled off kind of a romantic, funny way to give her my number, and then
Was that the clerk in West Union?
You're gonna get married now.
no,
I knew you were going to get a hold of something.
I'm not doing that.
The idea for him is just to have different communication shit going on. Different-
Yes, exactly. That's
It's a
right.
numbers
I told her to
game.
go
man.
Married man mojo, right? Married man mojo.
Well, somewhat.
But I'm not married man mojo, but I'm using some of the principles on how to treat women. And Socrates, if you guys are not getting laid, if you're not getting laid, YouTube Socrates, SOC.
If you're not getting laid, you need to fucking swallow a bullet. Metaphorically speaking.
There are
You can't
things
get
you
more
can do.
ass than a toilet seat in a bus station. You need to fucking hang yourself right now. Metaphorically speaking. Metaphorically speaking. Allegedly.
But you can fix
It's
it.
not
You can
that
turn it
hard.
around. You just need to know what women want and how to deliver it and how to be a man.
Mel
We
Gibson
have
knows.
forgotten how to be men. We have forgotten.
Do you know what women want?
It depends.
I know.
What
I
you
know
have
exactly
to do is
what
you have to take the time to find out.
Very true.
It depends.
Very true.
If it's a straight or lesbian or conservative or boring or a dorky or nerdy woman. it
Everybody
depends.
still wants the same thing.
You want two things.
If
You
you're-
want a guy who's viable economically, and you want a guy who's vile virally.
I don't even think
and that
economics
is-
matter.
not even
I
that.
don't
It's
think
biology.
economics don't matter. If you're either looking for a lover or a provider,
what
or
I just said.
you're looking for a both a lover / provider, and that's the shit. That's a rarity.
That's where I'm at.
So
That's what
there are
I'm
a lot
going
of
for.
guys that they'll buy you the dinner, they'll buy you the flowers, they'll take you out, they'll make sure you're well provided for, but they're not necessarily the most fun fucking guys to be around. And then there's the other dudes that they don't give a fuck about shit. They don't have a job. They're out skateboarding in their underwear.
Magic
But
show.
they're having a great time, and they're funny, and they can pump your emotions, and that's the guy you'll actually fuck.
Yeah.
But what you actually want to settle with is a guy that's both. That can provide a solid foundation so you can be free to explore yourself and be free
Yep.
and let yourself go. But you've got this solid rock foundation that you can rely on consistently. But at the same time, he's the fun guy. He's
Yep.
going to keep your energy and your spirits up. And he's gonna roll around in his fucking skateboard with his underwear on, but still make money doing it.
No.
AKA a stand-up comedian.
It's gonna be a hoverboard. God damn it!
We
It's
are
gonna be a
literally
hoverboard.
the perfect men. We are.
Well,
I
there's
wouldn't
at
go
least
that far.
there's at least one
I'm not
out of three of
talking
us
about
at this
magicians.
table right now.
Mark Wahlberg is.
I'm not talking about you.
We excluded magicians from the perfect men theory long before we
Magicians are like the perfect
Come
boys.
at me, bro.
Magicians are like they're like the cool high school kid. Magicians could if when they
That's not even
if you were like the 17-year-old guy and you could do magic tricks, you're getting a shit ton of pussy.
No,
but when
you
you're
should.
But right, but when you're like in your 30s, you're still the guy you're just playing with your toys.
No,
but here's the weird thing: women love magic.
Yes.
I'm telling you, even the 17-year-old high school kid is not a cool dude.
I didn't say it was. I just said
I was that 17-year-old kid. And
Were you getting fucked because of magic?
No, I was
Then you did it wrong.
I was getting fucked because I was.
I was handsome. I had a 6-pack.
Thanks.
I had a 9-pack. I had an extra ab.
Obviously, it had nothing to do with personality.
Yeah, it certainly had.
You must have a huge cock or something because you suck to talk to.
Shots fired.
You want to get out on this?
Boom! Kablooey! Mushroom cloud.
You want to get out on this and make me more interesting to yourself?
Don't make it gay, Nathan.
Just get over here.
Don't make it faggy, Nathan.
Just kneel down.
Don't.
I can avert my eyes.
Dude, back
Wow,
up.
that sounds
What did you always want to be a magician?
No.
Like what you're doing right now, is this what you saw yourself doing when you were 12 years old?
Well, I started when I was really young, yeah. I thought it'd be really cool to be a firefighter, though. So I still might do that.
No, please don't. As much as you drink, if you get close to a fire, you're gonna be flammable as fuck.
Boom! Kablooey!
When you were 12 years old, is this what you
Magic
saw
show.
yourself doing?
You know, no and yes, because I was in the theater and stuff. And honestly, I remember when I was like 10, 12 years old, still listening to LPs of people like Red Fox and Richard Pryor and Sam Kinison. And so, yeah, I wanted to be funny and I wanted to perform, but I didn't know it was going to be just on stage with a microphone and trying to come up with it myself. I thought I wanted to be more of a comedic actor, maybe, which I think was probably...
Look at you.
Honestly, would have been easier than being a comedian. And nothing against actors, but I think comedy is much harder because you got to be so original, so creative, and so genuine.
Well, you got to write your own
Otherwise-
shit.
Genuine keyword.
Yeah.
I found that it's easy to be improvisationally funny the more genuine you are.
Yes.
Like, the more I get up there and just... You said it earlier. You got to be Evel Knievel.
Yep.
You got to be willing to take the risk and jump over the fucking Grand Canyon.
That's right.
And you might fall into the Grand Canyon. You might fall to your fucking death. You might explode. Boom! Mushroom cloud, kablooey. Magic show. Except not nearly as gay or dorky.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
you have to do it. You have to be willing to take the jump. Take the fucking motorcycle ride. Yep. And so when you said that to me tonight, that's what I went up on stage with that attitude. I'm like, I better back off. I better not say this. Nope. Take the fucking jump.
Yep.
Take the jump.
And
then everybody goes like, yeah.
Yep. That's
Because
what
the
I
more
see in
you are yourself and you just speak openly and honestly from the heart, you lay yourself out on the line and be judged. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Because if you're making them laugh, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and you
can say whatever you want.
Yeah. You're an Evel Knievel of comedy, dude, and I saw that, and like I'm glad that it stuck with you because
you should wear a helmet.
You should be doing that every fucking time. Every time.
That's only because I'm retarded.
You should take it to the wall, take it to the line.
Another word you can't say anymore. You're right, though. You should, but you should too. The more you
comfortable getting
pull
to
it
the
out.
point where I can be that crash test dummy. I'm doing small jumps, I think, I'm hitting 2 or 3 buses.
And see, that's this fucker's problem. Because
He's
you're
not
always
jumping
fronting.
any buses.
You're always fronting. I gotta call you out on this. You're always fronting.
How do you mean?
You gotta shed the shell. You gotta shed the
magician shell?
Yeah. You gotta be willing to not have to go for the joke. Be willing to take the not laugh in order to get to something that's real and honest and truthful.
Where does that work out to? Like, hey, I'm Nathan. I'm a boring motherfucker.
But you're not. But you're not. Everybody has a life that's interesting to somebody somehow.
Have you never not noticed that every person who's ever made it famous as like a person, it's because they're doing the point that they're real.
Chris Angel did
They just
really
like
well
being who
lying.
They are. But once they try to put it down, they're like, look at
You got
himself.
no good
He was
examples.
hilarious. He'd make songs about literally nothing. I'm going to make a song and it rhymes. Yay!
Right.
But he was hilarious because he was honest.
Yep.
And once he tried becoming
Amen.
more than that,
Yes.
once the moment he was like, oh, I'm funny, I'm going to continue to try to be funny, he wasn't funny anymore.
Who are you talking
Right.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
about? Oh, you're
You know
right.
what?
Yeah.
Like,
It's the realness.
all of it. When he was hilarious, and he would make songs that literally started
Genuine.
with nothing. I'm going to rhyme these two words together. Turkey? Yeah, let's have a turkey song for Thanksgiving. And we're going to rhyme every goddamn word that rhymes.
So I don't know about you guys, but I like laughed my tits off when I first heard
Oh,
Adam
I did
Sandler's
too.
first albums. When I was
But
like
as
in
he got older,
middle school
he
or
tried
something?
pushing it too much, and he was no longer funny. Like, he tried too hard.
So speaking of pushing too hard, jer-dog, you accidentally did an hour and a half tonight.
That's
How did that
Well,
feel?
my
That's
watch
not
broke.
pushing too hard.
It was
That's
a good hour and a
evil
half.
Knievel.
I didn't even know I did it. I thought I was on time. And I didn't have a watch. I checked my phone at one point, and I was like, well, shit, I think
numbers
I've
are
got
hard.
45 more minutes to go.
What difference does it make?
But I don't know if see, that's another thing. Here's another fucking
Would it have
superficial
been any different?
rule of comedy. I was talking to you about this earlier, where there's like these rules where you understand the basic principle behind it. We're like, okay, this is why that sort of a guideline originated. But
I take
once you
issue with
understand
that.
that,
I'll wait, but I
you
take
should be
issue
able
with
to break it. There's a 90-minute show rule. If you do a show longer than 90 minutes, typically the audience tunes the fuck out.
But
okay,
there's another consideration to that's economic, and that is it was always in the best interest of the club owners to turn a show in 90 minutes, just like turning tables in a restaurant.
that is sure. That is to get to the. But
So
to get to the
Says
next
the
club
guy who's
owners
looking at opening
helped
up a
perpetuate
comic
a
club.
myth because it helped them financially. So they got a lot of people to buy into the myth, headliners and features alike,
Get 'em
who
the
now
fuck out.
believe 90 minutes.
It's
is the
very
rule.
formulaic. So we break that rule.
Right.
But only because I understand why it works to begin with.
Yeah.
I understand why it works to begin with. So we had an intermission tonight where about 90 minutes. Take 20, you come back, same audience, but you come back, you've had more to drink, and then this crazy blind fat fuck gets on stage.
Misses his
Sexy.
fucking intro cue.
But it's
Sexy
right.
fuck.
But how interesting was that?
Where
What's going on?
Where
Where is he? What is this?
He circled
Yeah.
around you.
Was this planned?
Where were you?
What the fuck is going on?
He was. He's high and blind.
You were hiding out over there.
He wound up in Howard. I heard the show was in Howard.
You were over there and you didn't even.
I will answer your
Where were
question if you quit being so.
It was so funny.
I will not be in Zoom.
I
I was
I'll roll
standing
to the
right
back.
over there, and jer-dog is standing over here, 50 feet away, saying, "Where the fuck's D Lynn Bennett?" And I'm like right over there by the stage, and I'm thinking maybe he's gonna see me here eventually.
But you were right there by that table.
Yeah,
Eventually.
yeah, like where that.
Why weren't you going up on the stage when I said D Lynn?
Well, I was sorta-
Because usually it goes bam 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 bam, and that's when you hit the stage, and then you
Words
weren't
were
there,
eventually.
Yeah,
and he started the music over.
it happens.
So in other words.
And then you came in from over here. I'm
In other
calling
words, you were
bullshit.
high
I
and
was
blind
high.
and wandering around the building.
I was
17
allegedly
times.
high
It
as
still
fuck.
worked. It still worked.
It was hilarious. But that's the realness of it. That's the realness of it. This is the best thing is when it's wheels off. This is not scripted. Last night we were doing the show. The talent coordinator, not the talent coordinator.
Where were we?
The event coordinator
Where were we?
No, for real. Like, where were we?
for for the
You're lucky that was my second backup.
Harry's on the shit.
Hawkeye, Iowa.
Iowa,
yeah.
which was awesome. So fun. Huge crowd. She goes, we need to know what time does he get done, because we're going to do the raffle and we're going to do put out the appetizers. I go, I don't know. None of this is scripted. I go, when he mentions his CD, when I go up there to do the timing of his rope escape, that's when we're going to be wrapping up. But everybody wants to know the exact time. Like we have this,
what I gave her, though,
we have this down to like I don't have this down. He's
ridiculous.
like, dude, you did 90 minutes. I don't fucking know how long I did. You know how long I did? Here's how long I did. Until I couldn't fucking think of anything else that was funny. That's how long I did.
Well, here's the problem I have with what you just said. You said that I said it like it was condescending and angry.
But it did sound that way.
I had my hands out
Talk
just like
about,
this doing.
don't talk about overextending yourself.
No. I had my hands out just like this, and I said, "You did like an hour 26."
Well,
Shut your whore mouth, you fucking blind fuck.
no, that's true. Nathan, you're right. When
Go
we're
back
over
to
here,
not hitting your mark.
after the show, when we were over here selling the merchandise, you said it to me like a compliment, but just a few minutes, and maybe I'll rewind this later on.
It
and I'll
sounded
listen to
harsh
it,
to
and I'll
me.
sound like an asshole, but it sounded just a second ago when we were just now talking about it like I was
Speaking of
outwearing my
too
welcome.
hard, I think
How
was
dare
the
you
comment.
work more
That's-
And I thought it was going
on
to
a
be
show
a
that
pregnancy
you are
joke,
the
and then it
poster
turned
of.
out to be, you did 90 minutes.
Oh my God, you're still talking. What the fuck are you talking about? Just lean into the mic and say magic
They
show.
can hear me. I've been trying to make it obvious that they can hear me, so maybe they didn't hear all that.
This is good radio.
All that mouth diarrhea that's going on over there.
George Norrie would have cut us off hours ago.
Well, yeah.
A
Well,
good bartender would have cut you off hours ago.
thank God Facebook doesn't go by
Not
ratings.
here. I'm your bartender.
Thank God, bartender doesn't go by ratings.
That chick last night was looking at jer-dog 1. She wanted to know the time so goddamn bad. And he's trying to explain to her that's all random and we're all, And finally I looked at her and said 20 minutes. And she's like, okay, and walked away. That's all she wanted, just some fucking
You're
answer.
right. You're 100%
So-
right. Because I could have said anything.
Yeah.
It's not like she would have been like, he said 20 minutes and it's been 22 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not like that, but I didn't know how to answer the fucking question. But you're 100% right. You just needed to give her a fucking answer
Yeah.
to satisfy her to go.
That's
Because she
right.
didn't understand the artistic viewpoint of this just goes till whenever.
That's how I deal with every server who comes in there. How long? 2 minutes, I swear to God.
Yeah.
2 minutes later. How long?
2 minutes.
2
We're
minutes.
good. I swear to God, it'll be here in 2
Just
minutes.
give them a number.
Yeah, that's right.
Anything.
Women need
Anything is
that.
worth
Women
nothing.
need
You know how many
that
times I said
certainty
2
from a
minutes?
man.
Oh, I swear to God.
Even if it's for a simple answer like that. They need you to give them exactly what they want.
Well, I think you're onto something. You have to be certain, even if you're wrong.
Yep.
You have to be certain in your wrongness.
That's one of the things that you will learn.
You know what I mean?
You're right now.
I agree.
Like if you're ever in the service, you learn that a part of leadership is making a decision, even if you know that everything's going to go foobar after that decision. You got to make a fucking decision. You cannot be the guy that's the captain and then just kind of let things. We'll see what happens. Maybe no. You make a definitive choice and you be proactive about it. And I feel like I told you are an evil Knievel, but a lot of times I feel like a Captain Kirk because I jump into shit and hope that at the end of it my ship isn't fucking destroyed.
Yep.
But
And then he fucks a green alien.
after I ask the husband.
Correction, he cuckolds a green alien. This is how real comedy transpires.
Yes.
2 minutes ago,
After
I would
Nathan
never have
leaves,
thought of the fucking green alien cuckolding joke. I never would have had in my mind, I need to think of a Star Trek Captain Kirk green alien cuckolding joke. But we're having a legitimate, honest, heartfelt conversation, and it comes out. And that's the point that I'm trying to make about the best comedy comes from just sharing openly and honestly from the heart. And that's what I try to do when I'm on stage. That's what I think you could do more of. But definitely,
I'm working on it.
Nathan needs to do a lot more of that. I understand. He is such a...
Again.
He is so resistant to any kind of critique.
He just popped right in. I was surprised. I'll be honest.
It's like,
Woo! Right. He's like
magic.
He's like Snoop Dogg and Half Baked. Like as soon as you mention his name, he's like,
magic show.
That would have been way
shut
better
the
with
fuck
video.
up.
Magic show.
Boom, kablooey.
I think that one of the things that's going to make me more genuine and credible is when I can get all of these jokes in and do it straight as 60-minute set. Because there's a lot of stuff, like I've got 2 or 3 Jackson County bits that I think are kind of cute. Like the still in the backyard and a non-running vehicle in the front yard bit.
100 miles an hour of speed.
I'm sorry?
So who's going to understand you at 100 miles?
This is what we need. This is what we need because we analyze it from a comedian's point
Was
of
I
view.
too
And it's hard to get
fast
away
when I
from
was
that. But
delivering?
No, I was
when you
saying
have
that
an
you
audience
really have to talk
perspective,
that fast to get that many jokes in because you're that funny.
Oh, thank you. Well, eventually I'm going to be doing a lot of shows where I just go out and have a guitar player, and I'm going to continue doing this with these guys, but they also do other things as well. Jer-Dog does a really cool show that's sort of an awesome date night experience with a female comic who's a really good friend of ours, and she's a killer
Comedy
and
show.
it's amazing to hear
.com.
Jer-Dog kind of take up the cause of the guy's perspective, and then Katrina comes on and she takes up the banner of the chicks, and the chicks always win, seems like. I mean, Katrina's just a killer. She comes
everybody wins.
Yeah.
Here's why everybody wins. Because when the girls win,
the
guys get laid.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Everybody wins with that show.
What's the URL of
Makes
your
everybody happy.
that show? Is it he said she said.com or
He said, she said, comedy.com. Dirty Jokes and Magic Tricks, dirtijokesandmagictricks.com.
dirtijokesandmagictricks.com. Yeah.
And you should start bringing
Yeah,
out
we're on
this
Facebook, yeah.
Screwlywit game a lot because
Barcomic.com, blindnotstupid.com, maniacofmagic.com. We all have our individual brands as well, which I think is important.
I'd like to see you do more.
Luke's still up in this
Way
motherfucker.
home for my keys. It's a bad night.
Luke's wearing his jammies.
I live in bumfuck Egypt.
I know
Hey.
you do, dude. You came all the way back.
Fuck.
Bumfuck Iowa.
Shit.
You or your wife owe me a couple of body weight exercise suggestions that I can do on the road.
That sounds
You're
sexy
gonna want
as
to talk to her
fuck.
because I'm fat as shit.
Okay, dude.
I don't do it.
You gotta go slow carb or something, right?
She's actually working towards a
You doing
fitness
intermittent
competition.
fasting, or
He won't say.
you're in bulking stage right now. You gotta do like a 3-month cut.
I'm weight
So
gain.
you got You gotta shred.
That ain't happening.
You do some intermittent fastings and slow carb. Yeah.
Okay.
His wife was one of our servers tonight, and she is doing a fitness competition coming up, and she was explaining to me her diet process, and
I make jokes, but I relate. I'm with you.
you got the 6-pack up under there.
Somewhere. Eventually. 30 days from now.
You in size
I
enough
hear you on that,
flesh.
brother. Yeah. I'm gonna go pee all over the seat.
All right. Hey, man, you rocked. Thank you, Luke.
Sounds awesome.
I'm gonna go pee all over the seat.
Thank you, dude. You guys rock.
That's my favorite part about this gig, really. Is I meet so many cool people. We met both of these fucking guys. I met just from doing weird, strange bar gigs. So, like, Nathan,
For sure, yeah.
something like 15 years ago, 2003, 2004, he wasn't even old enough to get in the bar. And I had this gig, and the bar owner who booked me, he's like, yeah, jer-dog, I've got this local kid wants to do a magic bit opening up for you. Are you okay
That was
with
a
that?
great impression.
I'm like, yeah, sure.
I know the guy.
Don't you wish you had canceled that gig now? I mean, look.
Not at all.
No, as fucked up as Nathan is, there's so many other fucking
I look
comedians out there
sane
that
compared
are.
to that show.
Oh Lord!
You were working with.
He used to wear like a suit and tie, like a gangster, like he had a fedora.
Oh, yeah. No, I had a.
Oh, I'm a wise guy.
It's called a zoot suit.
He had a suit. That's right. It was like zoot suit magic.
Zoot suit magic.
I'm glad you got away
And
from
his
that.
and his 19-year-old girlfriend got drunk on Jägermeister and puked in the parking lot.
After the show?
And in the bathroom. I remember that. Yeah.
Stealing liquor.
So,
That was a bad night.
but then
For
one,
everybody.
one thing leads to another. We go on the road together. So then we start
Was
our
that
show,
the-
the
was
Dirty
that the
Dogs
same
Magic
night?
Show. That was that night. Then there was another time we did a gig together where I go, all right, I'm the designated driver because I've only had 6 Jaeger bombs and you guys are way drunker than that. So I'm hauling ass boom, down the highway, and there's a 4-way stop, and I just go right through that fucking thing. Boom.
All of a sudden.
Cops pull me over, and I have on a T-shirt that says Bong Squad.
Great.
And they're like, dude, so you need to take a breathalyzer. Blow in, and they go, 0.07. Right. They go, well, we can't arrest you, but we can't let you go. Your car's gonna have to stay here. You guys need to walk. Do you remember this?
Yes.
We had to walk
To Luther College.
3 miles to whatever dorm his girlfriend was in because his girlfriend was still in college.
And what did we do to get out of it? We bribed them. You gave them a CD. I gave them a book.
I did do that. I don't think that's what got us out of the ticket. I think we just were like,
Well, no,
hey,
we-
we're the
we-
comedians.
we
here's
were
my
just
CD.
friendly enough,
My
yeah.
CD like shows me. My
And actually-
CD at that time is called Burn This, and it had a huge fucking blunt on the
And actually,
thing. Bong Squad T-shirt. The cops were like, oh, thank you.
the Decorah cops at that point were like really cool as fuck.
But then we do the
They were
Dirty Jokes
cool.
Management Show. A year and a half ago, we're doing it. This guy comes out because I had a recommendation from another comedian. They go,
Which is actually sort of a cool part of the story because she ends up being integral later because this headlining comedian that I was just talking about, Katrina Brown, that is so impressive, called me during the week and she's like, I had my middle, my middle bailed. Would you come to Wisconsin and do a show? And I'm like, sure, when? And she's like, tonight.
And by middle, that means like a middle act.
So I got there, and normally when you do that sort of thing, you'll do 20 to 30 minutes, maybe depending on what the deal was. So Katrina was really excited about doing that venue, and she mentioned to me before the show, I really want to go long tonight, and she said it like a couple of times. So I went out there and I tried to do a really funny, like 15 minutes and get the hell out of the way so she'd have a lot of time to play. And we just got along really well, and she had a great set. And I think the fact that, I made sure that she was set up good and then got the hell off of there in a timely manner, made her happy with my performance. And then the guy that runs that venue is like a top-of-the-line venue guy for, bar comedy shows. It's one of the best venues in this Midwest.
Boxcars Pub and Grub.
Yeah. And that guy gives jer-dog a positive review of me. And then jer-dog gets a hold of me and says, hey, we're going to do a show.
In your hometown.
Yeah.
Only because we're in your hometown. I'm like, I heard you live here. We're going to be in town.
Yeah.
Come on out. Because I'm old school where I feel like if we're in a place where I know a comedian lives and or if I'm in a venue and a comedian shows up, you get on stage.
Yeah.
When you roll in and you're like, hey, I'm a comic, even if I have never heard of you and I don't know you, if you roll in and you say you're a comic, I'll give you 5 minutes. That's just old school mentality. And, well, yeah, exactly. Why not? Because even if the guy sucks, you don't think I can fucking dig myself out of that hole? If the guy sucks for 5 minutes, we can make it up.
Yeah.
So I'm
This
going to be in
dude can
his
dig
hometown.
himself out of the hole of a magic show.
Yeah, right. I'm able to recover after having to deal with an hour of excruciating, cheesy, corny jokes that he got out of a fucking Cracker Jack box or a Laffy Taffy wrapper.
It was laughing. It was bubble yum.
Laffy Taffy's so much better.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Banana. Banana who?
Banana.
I bet she left her.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Orange. Orange you. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana again?
I love corny
you're
jokes.
so corny.
I love corny jokes. They're the best.
I told you, women love fucking magic.
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
What?
Fuck all of
A
you.
gummy
Gummy
bear.
bear.
I love that one. That's my favorite.
What do you call a what with no teeth?
A bear with no teeth. You call him a gummy bear. You know you want to laugh.
He just sprung a boner.
Here's one for you. Here's a dumb one for you.
What do you call a gilf?
Not that.
Gummy bear.
Don't listen.
Wait, what?
What was
No, it's that person.
What was
See,
she called
this is
Hannah
where-
Montana if she moved one state west?
What?
Hannah,
See?
Idaho, which would be a lot more
Dave.
appropriate.
I feel like we have a kinship.
Yeah.
Because we both had the exact same name.
You
We
have to-
call a gilf gummy bear. And we're both like,
That's a kill.
boom, kablooey.
I agree.
Mushroom cloud.
I do want to give credit where credit is due. Nathan said something funny a minute ago, and we didn't really give him enough credit.
I would never.
Because he said that one line about how you have to survive an hour-long magic show every night. I think that was funny.
It was, but
That's not funny. That's truth.
but it's too much in your wheelhouse of self-deprecation.
I
was
agree
talking
with that
about
as
this
well.
with Derek earlier. You fall back on self-deprecation way too much.
I suck.
Would you not if you were a fucking magician?
No,
No,
you gotta embrace your awesomeness. You have great tricks. You have good skills.
Yes.
We make fun of you, but I make fun of Derek.
I make fun of
right.
you.
Right. Derek is up there. I tell him, come up next to the stage so I can say, hey everybody, here's D L Bennett. He's gonna be coming up later. And what do I say? This
Fat
tubby
fuck or
bitch
whatever.
in the sunglasses, this fat fuck, it's not even making fun. It's not even a joke. It's just a flat out mean insult.
So I should
Alright.
gain weight.
I don't
Right.
take it
So it's not about So it's not about self. You have to go up there and be a little bit more confident. Like I'm a kick-ass
You
guy.
need to be the expert. You need to be fucking
Your
evil
fallback,
Knievel.
your fallback is constantly, I fucked up, I'm a
Blah,
loser,
blah,
I
blah.
screwed it up.
Yeah, but-
You need less of that, more of this. Look how cool this was.
Can I ask you a
But he also
question?
adds to
But
it
I am a
because he acts like he
Mind
messed it up.
blown.
As the one
Yeah,
female
But
representative.
there's a
It's like a
balance.
balance,
It doesn't. Yes,
Yes.
it doesn't always have to be that.
That's
But it is funny
right.
And
when he
his,
says he
your
messes up.
fall.
But-
My
Yeah.
point is, your fallback is the self-deprecating. I'm a
Yes.
loser. I'm a fucker.
There are some random people.
Don't make that your default.
There are some random
Yes.
people here. Am I constantly?
The default
I'm a
should be,
fuck up?
I'm fucking awesome.
Yes, you should always have your own opinion that you're awesome.
Yes.
I'm the shit.
Exactly.
You should all think you're the shit.
Can I ask you a question as the
Okay.
one female representative of our audience right now?
Okay.
When he does
Because self-deprecating doesn't work
No, it-
unless you already have the baseline of I kick ass.
I'm the
if the
best.
baseline is I'm a
That's
loser,
right.
then self-deprecating just goes
Yes.
Yeah.
down.
Do the ones
But
you're
if the
like, "Oh, I messed
baseline
up,"
is,
but then look at this
this
thing
is the
I'm
problem with Trump. Trump is fucking awesome, except that he can't take the criticism of being a dickhead. If he could take the criticism of being the guy at the top that people are going to back, we're all fucked up. He's got fucked up ideas. He says fucked up shit. But the one thing that where he fucks up the most is he doesn't
He's
take
a
the ownership
sexist pig.
of his fucked upness. Take the criticism. But know
Own it.
you're the
Make it
shit,
fun.
own it, but then the self-deprecating works. If you start with self-deprecating, you can't, then you're just going further down.
Yeah.
But if you start at the top, now you have somewhere to go.
So are you recommending I start my
You
show
can't start
with,
at the top
I
and
am
then also
the
go-
best
in re-
magician
No.
in
No,
this
no. That's what I'm
room.
saying. You fuck up in the reverse. Then if you start here and you just go further
I don't
up,
think he heard
no
how
matter
I
what
ended that
anybody
sentence.
says, you can't go further up the other way. You don't say I'm the best. You don't say it.
No.
You imply it. It's not explicit. It's implicit, where you have confidence.
Oh,
Boom.
so
You don't always have to fuck up the trick.
you're saying that I should probably be a good magician?
I think yes, I think you are a good magician.
Yeah, I can't do that
You
shit.
are a good magician,
But
and
you
instead of saying,
I think
instead
you
of
need to
trying
be
to
a good
act like you're
human.
not,
Just-
you should be the baseline of I am a good magician,
yeah.
and then the times when you deliberately fuck it up or accidentally fuck it up, then it comes
Then
up
it's
as
funny.
real.
Then
But when
it's
it's every
genuine.
fucking trick is a fuck up,
Yeah.
it
But
no
not
longer
every trick
reads.
is
It
a
no
fuck
longer
up.
reads as.
It's too many though.
It
Too
doesn't
much. It's
read as
overwhelming.
sincere.
Credible.
It's
Yeah.
not sincere.
I see
And
what-
so then the comedy is
I see what you're
reduced
saying,
because
yeah.
people don't. They're like, ha ha ha, he goofed up again. It's like eventually,
medium.
a happy medium. You got to
Start
be a
out that way,
kick-ass
but
guy
end strong.
that then can be self-deprecating, but can also come back to be kick-ass.
Like,
Then
look
be
at
a little
that. I just fucking
narcissistic.
did that.
Then come back down to self-deprecating and go back and forth. That's what my Trump analogy was all about.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he can't go self-deprecating. He can only go up and up and up, which then reduces your credibility in the reverse of what I'm talking about with Nathan.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do
My
you
magic
think it
show
would
is the
be-
best magic show. It's the most fantastic. It's the most.
If
That's how I sell it. When a venue calls me and says, "What can we expect?" I say,
Yes.
"This guy is going to blow your mind."
yes,
Yes.
you should be what jer-dog introduces. That's what you need to be.
Freak him out.
Own it.
Yeah.
Because you can do your mess up one with the cards, which that was pretty awesome and funny. But then you
That was an accident. I'm sorry.
well, that's fine. I wouldn't.
When he does
But
the
it's
rope
awesome,
thing, when he does the rope thing, if he had a hot chick from the audience tie his ass up, would you think that she wouldn't be able to make effective knots that would keep him tied?
Yes.
Or
Everybody thinks that.
see, that's fucking
I thought it was
misogynist.
funny,
That's
like, you had the
bullshit.
men
That's
try.
gender. That's gender bias. That's old school thinking, and that's wrong.
I
But it's
thought it was
fucking
hilarious.
true. And fuck
No, it's
you.
not. It's
I
not
thought it was
true.
hilarious.
Yes, it's true.
I have been tied up by chicks that I never could have gotten out of the knots, and you know what? I didn't give a fuck. But
Dude,
you
yeah, but
tried
he get
it.
out of the knot anyway. It doesn't matter what the knot is.
But
He's
you
gonna get
agree
out of
with
it.
me that
Because he
a
knows
hot
the knot.
chick
He
would
knows
be
all the
more
knots.
effective
Nobody
for the
agrees
bit.
with you, man.
Bullshit. Does a hot chick work better for the bit?
No.
I don't know.
I gotta say it does. Comedy wise.
You gotta say it does?
Okay. If you look, okay, so let's just start with it. Let's just
Boom!
let's just wipe the slate clean. Let's just start with the premise of the hot chick from the crowd,
Okay.
which could be Kelly, by the way. I know you guys can't see what's happening right here, but Kelly is enormously hot. You bring someone like
Okay.
Kelly up on
Glad
stage.
you're drunk.
You start with.
Right.
Okay, now you can either get the biggest, burliest guy up there to contradict that,
Or-
you could get the nerdiest guy. You could get an old man. You could get
All funny, by the
like
way.
another girl.
I agree.
You could get so there's these different comedy dynamics that will happen depending on whether it's a hot chick like Kelly with an old dude. That's a whole other line of jokes. That's a whole other new premise that you can work with improvisationally. Versus if it's a hot chick like Kelly and then like a nerdy
It's a hot
guy.
chick.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So there's this whole wide range, but if you start with the premise of the hot
have to be drunk.
girl on stage, you can then interplace any other dynamic, and it can be it can branch off into a whole other range of humor. What you're doing now works for what you do, but it's limited. So it's always the same two guys who did the card trick, and then some other fucking guy that you choose, and it's always like It's like Dave and fucking Perry. Okay, what's the difference? Where's the comedy here? Where's the comedy?
Not much.
Two stoners. Two stoners.
I don't mean it like that.
That's it.
He's like,
There's no contradiction.
You know,
There's no. These
You're
guys,
wondering about the comedy? Have you seen the show?
There's no. But what I'm saying is,
There's the comedy, motherfucker.
the
Did people laugh? People laugh.
right. But what I'm getting at is, stronger comedy comes in contradiction. Stronger comedy comes in opposites. And you're right. They laugh.
Okay, so
they laugh because you've got the wording
So
down
I
pat.
get the contradiction thing, and it would be funnier with like a tiny chick or whatever.
Which contradicts with
But
almost every other demographic in the bar.
That's gonna kill the fucking. She didn't tie the knots tight enough.
So you have the contradiction.
No,
You have
no,
the tiny chick
it doesn't though.
big
Yes,
burly
it
That's
does.
your assumption. That's just your assumption.
No, I've done it. I've done this for years, and I know.
So you can
He always falls back on how long he's done it.
Okay.
That's not a good argument.
Let's do it tomorrow night somewhere.
I'm unavailable tomorrow night. I'm sorry.
Just
What I'm
random.
saying is, when you have
I'm
two
saying
people on stage that are the
Chicks
same,
don't tie the knots tight.
Are
Period.
you kidding?
They don't.
but that's why you have the counter person.
Yeah.
Did you
Come up.
explain the humor lesson yet?
I'm
So you
trying
have,
to,
like,
but he does the
person?
fallback. He does the fallback of how long he's been doing it.
So what?
Anytime someone goes, "I've been at this long," is immediately a disqualification for anything they're
Now
about
we're
to
sitting
say
around
after
the
that.
campfire going, I've been juggling for
Exactly.
years.
It doesn't fucking matter.
That's not
Because
gonna
you
make
might have
sense
been
to a
doing
lot
it
of
for
people.
20 years, but you might have only been doing the same thing for 1 year times 20.
And maybe it didn't make sense.
20 years there's no fucking time analysis that makes that correct.
Okay, so
Comedy and contradictions
So here's this.
over trumps any amount of time that you've been doing the bit.
Well, if you're going to bring in Trump, clearly.
Kablooey.
Magic show.
See what I mean?
My opinion is correct. So if you were going to,
Partially.
like, I'm doing this thing where I have somebody tie me up, and I'm going to try to get out. Who would you recommend I bring up from the audience as a general?
I just said a hot chick like
Why?
Kelly.
I would have totally. I
Okay.
raised my hand.
Kelly is fantastic. Here's why. Here's why.
And here's why I'm going to
Here's
tell
why
you.
Kelly's fantastic.
I mean-
She's super sexy, but she's not like. But look at it. If you look at Kelly, I would believe that
Kelly's
she
got
could-
an attitude.
Yes.
But
Bring
look-
up the hot chick with the fucking attitude.
So that's the part that was missing.
Look at these arms. I feel like she can tie a knot. I would not believe that she couldn't tie a knot.
I don't
Exactly.
remember that man.
Kelly, let me ask you a
You
question.
and you were
Kelly,
just saying hot
Can I
chick.
ask you a question?
Yes.
But they missed the part where
you
hot
tie your
chick with
shoes?
attitude, and that's
Yes,
Kelly.
I can.
Holy shit! Oh my god! You're a girl and you can tie your shoes? You can tie a bow knot?
I can't.
Holy shit!
I can't.
You can tie a
Double
knot
knot.
that no
Double
matter
knot.
that no matter what the knot is,
Double
he's
knot.
gonna be able to escape from anyway? You
Hell
can
no.
fucking do that? Holy shit! Oh my god!
This was an amazing story. And if you will all shut the fuck up, I will explain the fucking psychology behind what I
Oh, you're wrong.
No, I want to hear this. So
He's going to explain why
Okay.
he continues to do a failing bit.
it's
by
not.
do. It's not a failing bit at all, you
It's not
motherfucker.
failing. It's not
bit
failing.
because
How was that a failing
you
bit?
It's not
be-
failing.
Says the guy who
using-
just had people walking out last night. Come
It's
on,
not
man.
failing. It's not failing. I'm trying to bring him
Would
to a
you
next
let
level.
me
It's not
finish?
failing.
No. I'm going to finish before we fist bump because I want to clarify what I'm talking about. And I think this is important for you because you, above all the people that I have seen in a long time, have a huge capacity for growth in this business.
Well, that
and
is
you
true.
fucking
I appreciate
ignore
that.
it. You ignore it
I'm not
and you
ignoring
don't
it at
do
all,
the
man.
things that you could do
that
to
is
be the
true.
best possible entertainer that you could be. And you could be kicking the shit out of every comedy magician in this fucking business right
true.
now.
I
You
agree.
could be.
That one.
I agree.
Exactly.
And the reason I say it's a failing bit is
Thank
because
you.
you are not taking the evil Knievel step. You're not getting on the goddamn motorcycle and jumping over the buses.
Don't be
So
a
that's
racist
why I
pig.
say
So
that.
what's the evil Knievel step, man?
He just said.
He
You're not
just
being
told
racist.
you. He just explained it to you.
So I have a woman tie me up.
Not just
Are you
that, it's the
kidding me?
comedy of the situation. You have to do what jer-dog said. You have to understand the comedy behind the bit that makes it the hugely successful bit that it could be.
I think it's funnier to have a dude tie me up.
He's right. A dude.
Why can't you have
A
both?
dude that's the exact right. Exact. So because it's an immediate opposite.
Isn't that what
If
he
you
said?
have someone like Kelly, and then who's the guy
And then
last
the
night? The
counter.
guy that you knew. Who was the guy you knew that he shaved, and you're like, oh shit, you
Oh,
shaved.
the Dennis.
Okay, he's like kind of an old dude, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine Dennis with Kelly tying you up. Now, regardless of the logistics of who can tie a knot, because honestly, nobody's thinking of that. Nobody's thinking of that. What they're thinking of what your conversation with someone like Kelly and someone like Dennis and someone like you moderating it, where it's just a contradictory, constant opposite polarization. The comedy fucking flows out of that.
Yes.
It's like it's a gold mine. It's
Yes.
not it's seamless. You don't even have to fucking look for it. It just goes
Funny
and all you gotta
funny
do
show.
is fucking ride that wave.
Yep.
But what you have works, and that's what I think is the problem in a lot of ways. Because it works, it's like, oh shit, this works. Why ever do anything else?
Yeah, why step out of your comfort zone when it works?
But what I do is, as soon as I go, oh shit, this works, I go,
Oh,
Time to change it.
better change it up.
Yeah.
Better figure out the new nuance.
Yeah, I see what
better
you're saying.
figure out the.
And you can do that. You don't have the confidence in your own writing
Second
either.
point
And
is.
just because
I
I,
got
don't
the
have a
fucking
penis
Second
doesn't
point
mean I
is,
can't
how
sign off.
often do we fucking work? We've done 500 of these fucking shows. You're telling me you can't take 10 of them to try a different thing? Now, I have to give you a lot of credit, because when I brought up the sound effects bit, you were all open to that.
Let's just do it.
We should just do it. But that's what we all need to have that attitude about every show, because we're going to be doing these motherfuckers till we're 80 years old. We have thousands of fucking comedy shows to do. We don't need to get wrapped up into it needs to be like this, and then like this, and like this, and like this, and that's how it always is.
And
needs
it
to be
won't
like
be.
it needs to be like, you know what? What can I do different this time? How much can I do different this time? Can I do 80% different this time?
Ooh.
Can I do 100% different this time? Whatever the challenge is, I can't say that I can do 100% different material for 90 minutes
That'd be
straight.
insane.
But I
dare you.
can guarantee you I can get by for 20 minutes just on attitude.
Well, you jumped on the Harley and you hit the fucking ramp. And that's what I want
and if
Nathan
you
to do.
have, and if I had the ability to do fucking magic tricks,
You could do way more.
Everybody
So-
has the ability to do fucking magic.
Right, but-
you could do my show like at the drop of a
right,
hat.
if I started when I was 12 years old. But what you could do is what I could do very easily. I've tried magic. I fucking put the worms in the can, and every goddamn time
Put the
it came
worms
out
in the
at the wrong
can.
point. It was always comedy based, and I could never get it right.
No,
Like, boom,
no,
is this your card? Nope. Is this your card?
Don't
Nope.
blow
Is this-
past that. You put the worms in a can. What the fuck
Do you guys
is
know what I'm talking
that?
about? When you
I
fucking
do.
release the thing and it
He's
goes.
good at that. He's good at words. He's good at that. You aimed that perfect.
Oh, the spring
really
snake
did.
thing you're talking
Well,
about?
just the fact that you aimed it perfectly, like, that's what you said.
You talking about the slinky snakes or whatever?
I just want you to be bold.
I
man.
just feel like
I want
I'm
you to be
working
bold.
with Michael Jordan, who doesn't know he's Michael Jordan.
Exactly, and that's
Be
what I'm
bold
telling
and
you.
not sexist. You'll be
And,
fine.
and I'm sorry if I offended you by saying you're big fail, because that's not what I meant.
Not
what
at
I'm
all.
saying is you're not meeting
You
your
didn't offend me at
potential.
all, man.
You can
and
be.
fuck you for thinking you offended me. I'm offended by that.
Thank you. You finally said something.
We know
funny.
each other better than that, man.
Magic show.
You know you can say whatever. Fuck.
You don't trust your writing. You write funny all the time. I try to tell you this shit all the time, man. You put fucking stuff on Facebook that's hilarious, and then it never translates into your bits. Trust yourself. Hit the fucking ramp. You know, make the jump.
Be afraid.
When I
Don't
drop
be
shit
We
on-
afraid.
talked about it the other night. I don't want to interrupt. I want to bring it up just because he mentioned it. We talked about it the other night. He goes, you know, if I could set up my shit where it doesn't have to be on the pad in an exact list, because he doesn't do a lot of sound, which I think is important as well.
Yeah.
A lot of comedians go up there with nothing, which is okay,
Oh, as far as
because
the
they
audio
rely on
shit,
their material
yeah.
and their jokes, and that's good because it makes you stronger as a comedian. But adding in the sound effects, the music.
I gotta have a preset playlist.
Yeah, right.
That's what we were talking about earlier today.
But he was like, if I could do these randomly or in whatever order I choose, that would be a lot more liberating. That's essentially the point you were making.
Right,
Correct me
right,
if I'm
right,
wrong.
right. Yeah,
So
exactly, yeah.
that right there is an acknowledgement of what we're talking about. If you could technically, logistically make that
If I could
happen,
technically do
you're
it,
on
yeah.
the right. You need to be able to get on stage every night or however often we do a show and play material salad. That's what Katrina calls it. She calls it a joke salad or material
Right,
where
yeah.
she mixes up all her different bits in different orders. I do the same thing. I get on stage, I open one night with this, I close another night with that, I jumble up all my material, and
And the magician has no idea when to
you
hit your
don't know
post-show
because
music.
you're a slave to the fucking playlist. You're a DJ, aren't you? Aren't you a DJ?
Sure.
Are you not?
No.
I thought you were.
I am.
Where did I get that?
I'm a
My
manager.
brother's DJ?
Woohoo!
That's
Forget
not
what
a
I just
playlist.
said.
But
I'm gonna edit out the last 5 seconds.
the point I'm making is
You could play if you play
jer-dog mixes
material
shit
salad.
up to the point where I have no idea what he's going to close on. And it's my responsibility in the back of the room with this Bluetooth music shit to hit the fucking...
To just be ready.
to just let you just be ready. And I have no idea what he's going to close on.
I'm gonna tell you
tonight-
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I close on.
Anything you need, man. Whatever.
I'm gonna tell everybody right now exactly what I close on every single time. Thank you. Good night.
Yep.
I feel we can get a lot more.
And you expect me
Sweet, simple, and to the point.
Yes.
to be ready with that?
Yeah, because all you got to do is hear "Thank you, good night" and go like this.
Boop, bloop, bloop, boop.
Pretty much.
What do you think about me saying that last bit of wisdom before I exit the stage? If you're
I
not,
like it a lot. And then you follow it up with a joke. That's perfect.
Perfect.
I gotta pee.
Bathrooms around the corner.
Yep. Straight out the door.
It's
Find it
some
over
over there, too.
there. There's some over there.
probably gonna be a really good pee.
We had
That's
an
exciting.
exact total of one listener tonight. On the
Hi,
Dirty
Sarah.
Jokes and Magic Tricks. It probably was Nathan's wife. She tuned out after 30 seconds of us berating him.
and I don't want you to.
No, she would have
ever
tuned
know.
in at that point. Like,
I
yeah,
hope
fuck
that
with that guy. Yeah.
I hope I'm not too harsh for your delicate feelings, but I do this because I see you to have so much fucking potential
Just-
in this industry. Not, your magic. You can talk about magic being dorky or magic being this or magic being that.
It is.
But I see your potential for growth in the comedic portion of this show, and you becoming more and more like the guy that you aspire to be like in The Amazing Jonathan.
the
He
fuck's
was a
that?
guy who wrote his bits and did amazing things.
No, he stole Terry Seabrook's act from England.
Whatever. But what I'm saying is, you could be like that. You
Yeah,
could
but you
be
can
like
transcend.
that
It doesn't matter. You can transcend it all.
guy. Yeah.
I'm just being a dick. Fuck you.
You need to
That's
be
what's
evil
awesome.
Knievel.
You're not.
You
It
need
doesn't
to-
matter though, right? We got.
It doesn't translate to just audio only, I guess.
It's that they believe that you can honestly.
No, I'm being an asshole. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate what you're saying, and we've talked way too many fucking hours on the phone for.
You know what I'm thinking. You know that
Yes, exactly.
you have huge
Yeah.
potential for growth, and you can write, and you're funny, but you don't trust yourself. You don't get out of your comfort zone.
Fuck no. Do you trust yourself?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I do.
Doesn't fucking matter. I
don't
jump in
trust
the pool.
myself.
I don't care. I know
you
that.
do.
Look, what
Yes.
jer-dog said.
Are you kidding me?
I feel
am
like
100% like
This guy's
vulnerable. When I get
But it
on
doesn't
stage,
matter.
if I'm when I get stilted into scripted material, that's when I feel actually restrained. I'm like, God damn it, break it, get out of this script.
Jer-dog is
What do I need? What do I need?
confident.
Somebody fucking shoot off a
And
bomb
that's
over
why-
there. Somebody
point.
spill a tray of drinks. Somebody heckle me. I'm like, please eliminate me from this torture of having to do the same material night after night. I don't know how you can fucking do it. So when I get on stage, I look for every possible excuse, every possible reason to get off the fucking script. But I have the script as a backbone in order to deliver the goods as promised. If I say I'm going to kick ass for an hour, I have to kick ass for an hour, and I have that hour's worth of material in order to do that. But fuck, if I could just break that as much as possible. Tonight, I went off the script probably 7 times, where it wasn't even a bit that I had thought out, and I go, let me explore this premise as far as possible. Before the audience, when I feel it, and I can't articulate it intellectually, it's a feeling and intuition that I have where I go, okay, they're bored of it, we need to shift in direction. Then I go and I come up with the next thing. But what I actually hate is not being able to do that. I'm like, I can't think of anything, I better do the next joke, which I'll do, and it'll work. It'll absolutely work. And that's what you have to do. You have to have your tight material that you know works every time. That's your backbone. But I like to flesh it out with shit that just comes to me naturally in the moment. And that's a beautiful thing, because no two shows are ever the same.
Oh, here's something
Last night's show for me was completely different
Oh,
than
yeah.
tonight's show.
For me, too.
Completely.
For me, too. But here's something that I think is important about this, and you mentioned earlier that...
See, that's why he's like... Because he doesn't understand the emotionality behind it.
Yes, I do.
It fucking
But I'm
impacts me.
also
When I'm like,
outside of it, so it's kind of funny when I go...
You mentioned earlier...
It is funny. It is funny.
You said earlier that you could have somebody come on the show and do 5 minutes of material, and no matter how shitty they did, you would be able to dig yourself out of that.
Yes.
In practicality, that means for me and for you that I can go in the deep end of the pool because I have a lifeguard who's watching
We're
me.
all each other's lifeguards.
Yeah, and so I can jump in there whether I'm scared or not. I jump in the water because jer-dog's there.
I go up, boom, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes of they're already primed and warmed up. You have zero challenges following that initial warm-up set of mine.
Yeah, they're right there. They're in the zone.
Yeah.
You have the sweet spot.
That's fucking easy.
So, given the sweet spot,
Like,
given the sweet spot that you have the sweetest spot of all of us.
Yes.
In
Because
this
I have
show.
to go up, start cold and warm them up. Turn him over to you. You ride the wave. He has to go up and start cold. But then I have to go up after him when they're already drunk as fuck.
Thursday.
And I got to do 60 minutes. You roll in, you're at the exact sweet spot where they're warmed up, they've had just enough to drink where they're going to laugh their asses off.
Yep.
And
Therefore,
Thursday.
more room for experimentation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Jer-dog's our lifeguard. Don't worry about getting out in the deep end of the pool. Just fucking do it.
Just go in the deep end.
Just do.
Go into
go.
shark-infested waters.
That's where you learn, and that's where funny
and
shit
get
happens.
eaten alive.
Yes.
Get eaten alive.
That's
and
right.
then go back, you know what?
And it's
Get eaten
fucking
alive.
hilarious.
Ain't that fucking bad?
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
let me tell you about shark-infested waters. Thursday.
Boom, boom, magic show.
Thursday, I had a 2:30 p.m. performance in Waterloo, Iowa.
Did you wear pants?
I don't remember.
Forget your weed.
My opening act was over an hour of charts and graphs on like a projector.
Why are we talking about this other than to bore our audience? I mean,
No, it's fine.
wanna
I
get
understand
to
where
the
he's
point.
getting at.
I want to get to it.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I interrupted the beer.
It's fine. Go ahead.
Now we're just gonna stare at each other.
Go ahead.
I thought he was blind.
Come on, dude.
You guys. You guys.
Hey, guys.
Go ahead.
You saying that I got the sweet spot always is basically what you got.
No, not
No,
always.
in this show.
In this show.
Okay.
In this show, you have the sweet spot. And if you deny that, then you're fucking retarded.
Oh no, I fucking agree.
You have the sweet spot.
Yeah. And especially when you decided to come up and like wrap it up after me right before the intermission.
I have thrown myself on so many grenades, I should have a fucking Purple Heart by now.
What
Yes, you
you're
should.
talking about is what I'm.
That should be your T-shirt. Yeah, so over an hour of charts and graphs on the projector, and then they introduced me. And get this is a 2:30 p.m. performance. Whoa. And B, there's no alcohol being served at all.
So in other words,
These are
you're
complete,
already-
straight, sober people
You're already in the deep end of the
who
pool at
have
that
already had to sit
The deepest.
through over an hour of fucking charts and graphs.
point. You're already there, deep in
Yes,
the pool. Fucking-
but let me pose a question to our live audience. If after you guys have already sat through an hour of charts and graphs, what do you want the most?
to get the fuck
Laughter!
out.
Laughter! You're a starving fucking audience! You're starving! Oh my god! There's some Ethiopians in the audience, and I had hamburgers, and they gobbled them up. I'm a genius.
With a corporate event
That
like
is
this,
not a fucking
Not gonna lie,
analogy.
man.
You cannot use that as an example of how badass you are. I paid my dues because I follow the charts and graphs. Oh, you're telling me you were entertaining after following the most boring fucking presentation possible?
I will straight up tell you, jer-dog, that you are completely wrong right now.
No, he's not. Because there are some guys that do
Dude,
that on the
Darren,
road.
how many fucking corporates have you done, man? Jer-dog, how many fucking corporates have you done,
difference
man?
does it make?
It doesn't-
How many
I've done
fucking
literally
comedy
thousands.
clubs have you done?
Right, but it
how
doesn't
many
matter,
comedy
corporates.
rooms have you done cold with no
We're not
fucking?
talking-
That's another
We're
thing.
not talking
Oh
about
my
comedy
god.
rooms,
Oh,
man.
I killed in a comedy room
We're not
where
talking about
everybody
comedy
kills,
rooms.
where people come here exactly
saying
to
is
laugh,
it's ridiculous
and I
to
killed.
say- I know what you're
Oh,
saying.
I crushed at hilarities where everybody laughs at no matter what anybody says. I should be a headliner
Back
because
up
I
off that
crushed
shit,
at the
man.
comedy club. It's bullshit.
It's just
I-
as much bullshit as the corporate
You're right.
bullshit that he was throwing.
You're
at me in the
exactly
first place.
right.
And that was my point.
You
can't
crush
say I've
after.
done
Here's when you get to
tons
brag
of-
that you crushed. When you follow the guy that
I'm
just
not
crushed.
bragging about crushing
Exactly.
at all.
Yeah. When
I'm
you go
saying
up
it was
there
a
and you do
fucking
just as
terrible
good.
fucking
It was a terrible
situation.
thing, but you're. What I thought the point that you were making was about.
No,
like,
I'm not
pulled it
saying
off,
I'm
that.
able to
Great,
follow
turned
the.
it around.
No, not
I'm
at
able
all.
to dig myself out of
I'm
a
saying
hole.
that was a fucking horrible fucking situation, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the upside should have been, like
I'm
jer-dog
saying,
said,
like-
you pulled yourself out of it, and then you finished the show as a professional.
Yeah,
and
for
you
about
have-
30% of the fucking crowd.
Who cares?
And you were talking about, like, yeah, I pulled myself out of it, and they need to laugh. No. That's not what the crowd was all about at all. What that crowd was all about was, we need to get the fuck out of here and fucking take a nap or something.
That's your perception.
They were just fucking...
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
They
I
needed to
mean,
get the
that
fuck
that
out,
could be it too, but
They'd been sitting there for 2 hours at that point.
Yeah, but why are you making
Nobody
that
needs
judgment for
to
them?
be subjective.
Did they get up and walk
subjective.
out? While you were doing your bits, did they get up and walk out?
Some of them did, and I don't
Okay,
blame them at
well
all.
then fuck
and
those
those were the
people.
people that I looked at
Fuck 'em.
and thought, fuck yeah. At least you have a fucking testicle in your fucking sack, you know?
I don't understand the point.
Do you not have a testicle?
no,
I thought he had a point at the beginning that he saved it and it was really cool. And,
right.
and I thought that was where it was going.
Like it was
Yeah.
going to be like this.
a win.
Oh,
is a
I dug
victory.
myself out of a hole. But
No, I did not. And
Now
that's
you
the
just
point.
admitted to being
Sometimes you-
Custer's last
Sometimes
stand.
you
What the
just
fuck?
can't. Is the point.
right.
Sometimes you just
We've all
fucking
had
can't.
hell gigs where no matter what you do, they ain't gonna respond. I get that. But that is not the Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick show.
Nope.
I don't think we've ever had one hell gig.
Well, that Bloomington thing, that
Okay,
one time.
we've had exactly one hell. We've had exactly one hell gig. But,
Magic show.
but we got a meat and vegetable and cheese tray.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah, I remember that. Let's not do that again.
The point is, in the show that we do, the Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick Show, www.dirtyjokesandmagictricks.com.
That's not Nathan Allen's corporate
Nathan
show
has.
at all. No.
It's not Nathan's corporate show. I get it, but it's the show that we do, and the show that we do, he has the fucking sweet spot.
Yes.
You honestly, bro, there's no denying that. This is not subject to opinion. I don't give a. There is no subjectivity about this whatsoever.
It's 100%
You
fact,
have
what he's
100% fact. The sweet spot of
Yeah.
this show.
And use it. Go out there and jump.
Right,
Fucking
that's all we're
jump.
saying. Because you have the sweet spot, you have a gold mine
You're
of opportunity that you're not exploring. And we sit back there night after night after night watching you going, he could do this, he could do this, he could do this. And it doesn't matter if you take those chances and fuck up because you have another 2 hours of other guys. You have another half
can
hour
do it.
or 45 minutes of yourself to be able to overcome it. You have Derek to get over and overcome it. You have me to get over and overcome it. You have the sweet spot of the show where you should be able to be taking more risks than the both of us, but we're taking more risks than you. And that is our only point.
And don't be afraid.
Don.
Don't be afraid to fail.
You get your ass back here, goddammit.
You shut your whore mouth.
We just
That's my line, and you know, you fucking know it, and you're a bad person now.
we have great confidence in you as an entertainer because with the stuff that you have, you turn a really great show. But you could be
There's a brick.
Yeah, because
you're holding yourself back, my friend. Because
thank you.
could be so great.
I don't want to turn this into a fucking jerk fest, man.
I'm not. I'm just telling you blatantly, honestly, that you have ability that you haven't tapped into, and that's wrong.
Well, no, man. I was fucking raised as a magician. A
What's your
magician.
point? I'm not talking about magicians.
We are
I'm
playing
talking about-
completely different, not even sports, not
I'm
even
talking
games,
comedy.
not even arenas. We're playing completely different fucking cities. Like what you grew up in and what you like.
Doesn't matter. You're in us. You're in our place now, and you have the ability to grow tremendous comedic chops if you would just trust yourself. Because I see you write this funny shit all the time.
How dare you say that I should fucking trust myself?
How dare I?
where
Exactly.
you go, half the time nobody knows you, so who cares if you
Guarantee-
screw up? We
I,
don't know.
I guarantee that kind of trust is going to be wrong.
No, there you go again. Self-deprecating. No, that kind of trust will be repaid because you are that good. And because you can do that without self-deprecating humor. Because you can control an audience with how good you are with the magic and then trust yourself comedically. You can be... you know what I'm telling you, dude. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. I appreciate it. And fuck that entire glass of beer.
Drunk or not, you know
need more
exactly what I'm telling you.
Yeah, and thank you. I appreciate it.
I love you, brother.
And can we get another drink?
You just dropped your beer. That's a fucking... I'm surprised you're not crying about it.
I think I can get
Have you ever seen me cry?
Not
What did I
yet.
miss?
I'm gonna cry.
We had a pussy-fied moment where I told him that I loved him and
It
he
was
could be an
sweet.
amazing performer. And I believe that. And that's why I'm such a dick about it because...
If only I would stop crying.
No, they had nothing to do with it.
I've never known Nathan to cry about I just
It wasn't crying.
really hard. I couldn't even help that.
That was impressive.
I didn't even push that out or anything.
It just
I was just standing there, I started talking.
I did that in the bathroom earlier, and everybody's like, nope, nope, nope.
My granny.
I was just using my diaphragm, and it was like,
My granny got to the age where she can't control it no more, and she went to buy a pair of shoes, and that poor son of a bitch leaned down, got right about ass level with her, and she's 92. She just let loose right in that guy's face while he was trying to help her with some shoes. Poor dude.
With some shoes.
Kelly,
Yes.
I gotta tell you something.
I gotta pee on something.
You should be so appreciative of the fact that you got to sit in on how comedians legitimately fucking talk to each other.
I'm
This was a
privileged.
this was a real conversation.
exciting.
You should feel privileged. Nathan's probably crying right now in the bathroom. Fuck him. He's probably not. Nathan's a badass. He kicks ass. He's really funny, and we all challenge each other to be
As you
better,
should.
to make it a good show. We could not do a 3-4 hour show if we did not have these types of conversations. And I think that's what makes, even though
I think
it's
that's what makes
2
it so
o'clock in the
great.
morning and nobody's like physically listening right now live online, because they're not clicking on that shit. They're probably in some bar trying to get laid. They're probably putting phone numbers into their text messages and, hey, want to come have a glass of wine with me while we listen to Pink Floyd records?
Dark Side of the Moon.
You know, boom. Yeah. It works. I'm not saying it doesn't work.
Right.
I'm just saying nobody's listening to some guy talking about how he does his magic shit. All right. And there's nobody, but you are the legitimate right audience for us. You give us great feedback, and I appreciate it. This fucking guy right here rocks. Nathan rocks.
You all rock. You guys are awesome. You guys are a lot of fun to watch.
I would like to make it clear.
The point I was making, you guys should feel privileged. You got to
this is back.
get
this
the
is
inside
candor.
scoop of how comedians really fucking talk to each other. And I feel privileged because I got to meet the 3 coolest people in Swamico. The 3 coolest people in Swamico, which is like being the valedictorian of special ed.
Dude, this is almost, for me, this is almost kind of like a dream come true. I listen to Joe Rogan all the time, his podcast. And now
This is
that I
kinda
actually
like
get to
that.
see comedians, like, you know, just shoot the shit, do a podcast, like, dude, that.
Joe Rogan is where, like, I got the inspiration for doing it.
That's
Set up
awesome.
your shit, talk your shit,
Right.
be real, be honest, be in the moment. Your only obligation to be funny, constantly, boom, 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 is when you're on stage. When
Right.
you're doing shit like this, your only obligation is to be interesting.
Right.
That's your only obligation,
And
to be
real.
interesting.
I think
That's why I'm
real
trying to
is
fire
important.
Nathan. But I can't, because he's the only rated R magician in the fucking country. You got any other magician, any other magician wears like sparkly vest, black pleated pants, you know, and
Look what I can do.
Oh, look!
Dude,
When I put the dollar bill in the box this way, you see the face of Andrew Jackson. When I turn it around, it's the other side of the dollar bill. Whoa!
Magic show!
Magic show! Nathan fucking rocks.
He does.
D Lynn Bennett rocks. You guys rock, and that's what I'm all about.
and you rock. Can't forget about your
I do okay.
He's been jer-dog has been my man on the mountain, really. I mean, since I've been following these guys around, what I do when I go to shows with jer-dog is
The mind he's blind.
I try to
Can't see shit.
I try to absorb wisdom, man. I try to, like today, he gave me another lesson.
Right, so as harsh as I was on Nathan earlier, how harsh was I
Pretty rough
on you at
sometimes.
noon today? Or last week when you called me up and you're like, what do I need to do? I'm like,
Yeah.
we're not going to go into all those details, but I don't fucking pull punches.
No, but that you're like a teacher, man, and you're like the yogi or the swami or whatever. And
I'm the Swamico of comedy.
Something like that.
Yeah, baby.
And I wish Nathan would realize what a resource he has in you, and I wish he would realize what a resource he has in himself. And I want to make it clear, I don't engage people like that or criticize people like that unless I see huge potential in them that I think is just, you know, untapped, and it pisses me off because I have to work so fucking hard, you know, to be funny and to get where everybody else is, because I didn't have that 25 years. You know, I was a cop for a while, and I was a biker for a while, and I did bad things and I did good things, but I did other things than this. And once I got here, I started working my fucking ass off to try to innovate and try to be better and try to be more unique and try to learn like what I'm doing with you. And then I see Nathan, who has this God-given fucking ability, and he just fucking kind of shits on it, you know? I mean, it's like, you remember when Ryan Leaf got drafted by the San Diego Chargers and was the most horrible quarterback in the history of the world? Like that. Don't fuck it up, dude. You could be one of the best of all time. Don't fuck it up. I'm struggling to be a part of the game, just getting in the fucking lineup, batting ninth, taking whatever I can get. And you could be a Mickey Mantle, or you could be one of the best ever, and you're not.
That's for sure.
Good timing.
I'm www.dirtijokesandmagictricks.com. Swamico, Wisconsin.
Add a frowny face to that URL and you'll find Nathan.
Magic show.
Come see us someday.
Any day.
Good night. It's been real.
I'll miss you.
It's been real fun. And
Peace out.
yeah, it's time to wrap this motherfucker up. You got that fucking shit. Goodbye.